Alright. Oh my. Okay, I thought it was something else. Goodness. You know what? This is giving me a very quick Silent Hill vibes already. A little more pompous and Victorian. There's something weirdly rustic about this old, really old 3D polygonal kind of look, where everyone looks like a clayman. Damn. Anyway, welcome to a new series, or just a little playthrough of Shadow of Destiny, which is also known as Shadow of Mystery or something. Essentially, this game is kind of weird in a bunch of ways, and we're not even in the game yet. But I'm playing the PSP version of this game, which means that the voice acting might have changed from the PlayStation 2 version. Maybe some other things did, but who knows? I don't know anything about this game besides the small blurb I read on Wikipedia that it's a murder mystery and it involves time travel. All the things I'm interested in, so let's go. Also, I'm gonna turn it down a tiny bit. Oop. Accidentally change the windows. Okay, tiny bit more. Needs to be perfect. If I change the aspect ratio or screen size of the game, it becomes very weird. Oh, it's gonna play again. Oh, quickly turn it down to 40. I just don't want it to be louder than me, you know? Okay. Let's go. Start. Prologue. 0408 2001. Hopefully the game runs smoothly enough as well. Oh my. Very old graphics. I genuinely don't know much of anything about this, so this is gonna be really fun for me. Although I did see that this game might be short in a single playthrough, but long if I have multiple, essentially. Oh my, how dramatic. Oh my god. Oh my. Well, that did not end well for us. If this is us. I'll be honest with you, through every online image and source, I could not for the life of me understand whether or not this is a boy or girl that we're playing as. It's either the most exceedingly yaoi looking boy imaginable, or it's a extremely tough female. And I'm leaning towards guy. But god damn, if everything is just pointing in the opposite direction too, it's just so difficult to actually tell.
What's going on? What on earth could have happened?
Don't tell me we're already losing our minds.
Am I dead? Bingo. Who's there?
How does it feel to be dead?
That's enough.
Ike,
Who
that's how
are
you say it.
Are you making fun of me?
I was gonna say Iki or something.
Not at all. I beg your pardon if I've offended you. You are strongly fated today. You see, you are destined to die.
What?
But if you have the will to somehow reverse that fate by yourself, I can lend you some measure of strength.
Huh.
How about it? Will you deal with me?
Thanks, but no thanks. Sounds too good to be true.
Why? Can't you trust me?
Okay, you know what?
Of course not. Look, I get it. You're the evil one, the devil.
Okay.
In exchange for your immortal soul and all that, am I right?
Damn, you are making a lot of assumptions, and they're good ones, though.
Oh, please. In this day and age? Well, if I do have an agenda, it's that you survive.
Let me think it over a bit.
Of course. Of course. Go ahead. But don't keep me waiting too long. I don't much like to be left hanging. Well, what reason is there to procrastinate? You either just die here and now, or you prevent it. It's that simple. What have you got to lose?
All right. I'm sorry I called you the devil.
Oh, very polite,
I don't
too.
want to die yet. Please, help me.
Yeah, I really like the writing already of this
But I want
character.
you to be aware of something. You have to understand that the destiny that awaits you is a potent one, which means that just because you manage to avoid death once doesn't mean you're free of the threat. Unless you tear out its very root, destiny can't be cheated.
So coming back to life isn't the hard part, huh? Man, but that can't be helped.
You're right. But that's also where your own strengths come into play. Are you ready? I'm going to give you some of my time-shifting powers. I'm going to give you this Z-Pass. Please use it well.
Okay. Oh. Ike makes it a habit to write down what he's been doing. If you get lost, read your notes. You can select the scribbling block from the item window triangle button. Okay. That. Oh, wait a minute. Have I done something different here? Something, I don't know. Or do I need to, like, actually pick this up first? Can't tell.
But it's not as though you can use it anywhere or anytime you want. This will respond to phenomena that have some relevance to you as its user. As soon as it begins to respond, it's usable, and you can select the Z-Pass by pushing the triangle button. After that, you specify the destination time and enter the X
Okay,
button to
weird
be set to
voice.
that time.
Okay.
You can't solve the real problem by just using it when you're about to die. It's better to make use of it to remove the underlying cause of your death. Oh, and one more thing.
Something else?
Yes. And it's very important. If the response begins in the time space you've traveled out to, please come back immediately. Other people and objects can be just left in another time and stay intact, but that isn't true for you as the user. If it starts to respond, you need to come back quickly, or you won't be able to get back at all. Just be careful of that. It looks like time is something even more serious than I am. Good luck.
Oh, God. Okay, can I go into a menu or something? Oh. I got one menu here. Go ahead and save, why not? That was a lot of information dropped on me in, like, one singular moment. I'm pressing triangle, by the way, and it's not opening up anything, so I'm kind of annoyed by that. It's like, don't tell me a tutorial if I can't do the tutorial right now. What is this pretty big clock?
Yes.
The statue looks like it's made of marble. It's good size, too. I'm not the one clicking off, it's just... Just does that. Doesn't give you a lot of time to freaking read, but okay. Alrighty. Oh, time has been etched out.
Sir, please wake up.
Oh my goodness.
Are you all right? Do you feel sick or something?
This is actually reminding me more of
What
like an
version are you
in-between
playing?
between Silent Hill and Deadly Premonition. Like both of them in a way. Like they both feel
Sir,
like a mix mash here. I'm playing the PSP version, by the way. You might tell by apparently the voice acting is different between the two. Shadow of Destiny, that is.
Huh? What?
God, are we doing Groundhog Day right now? Everyone's confused about our recent death.
Oh, sorry, I fell asleep.
Yeah. Good job.
Dana? Dana, that'll do.
okay.
Well then. I wonder if I'm gonna get timed on this, being this is all about time travel.
Oh.
Only wonder. God. Giant teacups like that. I love them. I hate the small ones. It's like, why even bother? Everyone's just looking at us.
I'll just leave what I owe for the coffee here.
Okay. Oh, this is a bit of a similar moment, I feel. Uh-oh. You have the town map from the beginning. Select it from the item menu.
There's a person
triangle,
that
and
I
press
didn't know would
square
voice
and look at
act
it
in the game,
correctly.
but still did voice their role LUL.
Really?
2 o'clock. I still can't believe what just happened.
I hope you're smart enough to realize that you're about to have it happen
But
again.
since I have this Z-pad here, I guess it really did happen.
Okay, yeah.
It's later, maybe like chapter 4.
There we go. Okay, we actually have a menus now. God. Alright, the cafe store. I think we went... I don't know if my mind is going in the correct place, but I think we went south during that cutscene. And that's when we got stabbed or something. I'm traveling. Map of the town. So much happening. Better write it down. Let's see. Right now, I wish there was someone I could talk to. But who could I talk to about the situation? I'm fated to die. I heard a strange voice the other day, and this is what they said. You are fated to die this day. If you wish to prevent it, use the Z-pad. Z-pad will not move unless you respond to an event related to me. It's important to remember that I cannot remain indefinitely in the particular time destination. A very big and weird moment. Okay, so we are being timed. Hello, little child. Oh god.
What do you want?
Oh god, no, nothing. Get the fuck away from me. Time passed. I talked to that little girl for freaking half a minute, and all she did was scream at me.
Hey, have you heard yet? Supposedly there's a fortune teller not far from here. Everyone says she's always accurate.
Okay. What else do we have? We have a phone. Can't use it for talking. Maybe I can use it for something else. Okay. Any little... At least I didn't spend time fucking going, oh, what is this? Oh, I remember. Bye-bye. Use it at certain moments only. Postcard with a view of the city by Carl Vinson. Let's look at this. Never mind. I don't know why this is an option, but okay. I've been told... So he wants to find someone he can talk to. But I'm not sure who would be able to talk to about this. Uh-oh. Dog.
I guess this is as far as I go.
Cool. So we got a dog in our way. We can't go south from here. There's the former house, alchemist's house. Arzi Ill. Church, City Hall, Market, Platz. Guessing, yeah, just south is not available to me at the moment. Although, I have a feeling I have to go that way at some point if the dog is stopping me.
There's also a lot of endings,
Yes?
and I do
I hate to be
recommend
rude,
you
but
do
I
a
don't have
MG
time for
plus
chit-chat.
playthrough, since it is a very well done explanation, even for such a game that wasn't recognized as a well-sold game.
I've heard that this game has a lot of, like, it can be played very quickly in one playthrough, but it's recommended to have multiple. Although I'd probably have to have a walkthrough for that to happen as well, because last thing I want to do is consistently like run around wondering what I'm doing, kind of like now. Although this is just start, I'm just exploring really. I move the camera like this. Oh. Oh, whoa, what? Something just happened. And I don't know what it was. Hey, kid.
I came to see the street performance.
Okay, what fucking street performance, kid? You're lying. You're the killer. Complete the game in 2 or 3 streams. I'm gonna just refresh that because it did that. I can't get into the church, I guess, because I'm blocked off. Alright. I guess we're going down the alleyways then. Oh, a smart move for someone who was killed, but okay. Guess City Hall, maybe? I could also go back to the cafe if I had to. What was that? Oh, if I press both at the same time, I can like look
looking near
around.
the cafe where you were at Kappa.
Really? Fair enough. I've spent like 4 minutes running around, not knowing where I'm going. And every time I speak to someone, it's like, you've wasted half a minute getting told to go away. I'm gonna hope that I'm not gonna get like punished for having the time, getting time set back, kind of like Majora's Mask, where you can just go back whenever you want. Oh wait,
I guess this is as far as I go.
what? I guess this is as far as I go. There's a door in my way. Okay. I thought that kid was gonna stab me or something.
LUL.
Jesus Christ. I don't know why that freaked me out, but the kid just like stared at me as the cutscene played. I thought. But yeah, I guess the dog's in my way. I can't really see anything, but I haven't been pressing on anything either. Maybe go up here? No, there's a small little gate or fence that is impossible to get by. Alright, so I can't go in the cafe again because
That line is the
not
one
allowed.
that sticks with me the most.
guess like this is as far as I go. Child. Ugh. What about this person? The hell is that haircut?
Me? A performer? You've got to be kidding me. But this square does get a lot of performers, you know, street performers. They get a pretty big crowd going. It's kind of nice.
Okay. You're weird. Another dog. They really don't want me going south, I guess. Okay. Yeah, there's dogs literally like all over this place. Jesus. I do have a feeling that going like this. Something is happening during these cutscenes. Some sort of like big thing, maybe. I can't tell.
As a person who loves this game from the bottom of my heart, I say that the PS2 version is better.
Go around this bit. Let's go into the Barzum-D. Probably the fortune teller, right? Oh, it's closed. Tried that, didn't I? I'm not sure what I'm really doing then. I've gone around and I've been basically blocked off in a lot of different locations. Hello?
I have to keep my eye on my daughter, or she just runs off.
Yeah, she clearly has. I don't know what the major differences would be in the PSP to PlayStation 2 versions. Really, I don't know. I guess I could try... Like, there's a blockade here. One thing about Silent Hill is that it, like, updated the map of where you can and cannot go. Maybe I'm supposed to be looking for places that
I feel
react
like
to the
we
thing.
need some herbs.
Maybe. I got a lot of things on my UI that I don't understand. Or one thing specifically. Maybe there's a person that I've just missed and I need to talk to. I didn't look around City Hall great enough, I guess. I was allowed to go in, so...
And what is the thing you don't get?
I don't get those green marks. Oh! Go in here. Hello?
A little bird told me that the street performer won't show up today.
Okay.
There's an old map of the city in here.
Cool.
May I help you? If you need a city map, please help yourself. By the
Oh,
way,
thank
if
you.
you want to look at the map, just press the square button.
I mean, I've already got one, but okay. I have a feeling maybe that was something I was supposed to do in the original, and it was just like, I don't know. It just gave you it because it's a really weird place to find it. Okay, that's the City Hall
The
checked
green
out.
bars are the Z-pad charges.
Okay, so I only have a set amount of charges. God damn it. Who keeps doing this shit? I know someone's gonna stab me in the back, but I don't know when.
Yeah. In the PS2 you had to come here for the map.
In which case, I genuinely don't know what it wants from me now. Because there's literally just dogs everywhere.
I guess this is as far as I go.
Mm-hmm. Let's bury it. Do you have anything else to say?
But the performer wasn't in his usual place. I was really looking forward to it, too.
I mean, I guess I could apparently talk to them multiple times.
But the performer wasn't in his usual...
Fortune teller, what do you think they would pick as their place?
I mean, fortune teller, I guess I didn't actually check the former alchemist's house. I mean, I also wondered about the Zarbum-D here, but it's closed and it's not opening up. However it's pronounced. And yeah, the fortune teller, I guess, would be like in an open area as well, maybe. On the left here.
Huh.
Ah, here we go.
Fortune's told.
Damn.
I never
The
noticed this
bar
place
is
before.
important later.
Hmm. Time to get a fortune told.
I've been expecting you.
Actually, I just happened to stop by and I was wondering if you could tell me my fortune. Am I going to die soon?
For you, I will do it for free.
Thanks. I really need this. Please don't give me just the usual niceties. This is very serious for me.
Do not worry.
Sorry if there's like any kind of like audio buzzing or whatever.
The fated
That's
hour
out
is
of my hands.
2:30.
What?
2:30.
Whatever I foresee, you can change. If you take no action, the fate I see will befall you for certain. But I seem to see in you the strength to defy fate itself.
The power to defy fate?
If, for instance, and this is only an example, your fate is to be stabbed while taking a walk after you leave this place, and this would happen if you are alone at the fated hour.
Oh.
But if you know what awaits you, you would find people to be with, so that you would not be by yourself, unprotected.
But then what?
If you are among others at the fated hour,
Watch you back
the
in
assassin must give up his quarry,
All right.
and fate would have been defied. But a single change will affect all else that follows it. How it changes, no one can tell. There are too many threads, too many tangles. I cannot help you with what lies so far ahead. And your actions could bring even greater danger.
You know, my biggest question is why is this all happening?
But if fate
But
can be
I have a feeling it would be
changed,
answered.
you should fight as hard as you can. If you can return here after the appointed hour has passed, then I will tell you the next fortune.
All right.
All right.
I'll be lurking a bit, but
I
I've
can
heard
trust
this
you.
game is interesting.
Oh my god. The freaking loading making his neck giant. God damn it. So, how to play? Of course, how? You can time travel by selecting the Z pad from the items menu and choosing the destination of what displayed. Okay. Cool. 3 minutes have passed. So we need to be around people in about... Oh my god. I gotta charge. Okay. So if there's like little green things, I can pick them up and charge. So, my objective right now is to be around people by half 2. That way the assassin can't act. 2 places I can go. Cafe or the city hall. Both of which have people, essentially, no matter what, you wouldn't be alone. And the assassin would have to give up, right? That's my idea. So, the thing is, I don't know if I can go to the cafe anymore, because it kind of locked me out of it. Yeah, it's not gonna let me in, is he?
I guess
Hey,
this is
Sedani,
as
by the
far as
way.
I go.
Yeah, it's the stupid... That is such a stupid line that I actually really love it. I guess this door is just in my way. It makes sense because you already, like, went there and you paid for coffee. Going back in and be like, can I stay here for, like, a while? Bit weird. But, yeah. Let's just go over to the city hall and hang out inside here for now. I'm around other people. 3 people, in fact.
May I help you? If you need a city map, please help yourself.
I can't skip you.
The children were looking forward to the performance, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun to walk around and compare it to the current layout of the city.
You have nothing left to do you? Well... Wait a minute. It's reacting, isn't it? I can use it now. Let's see if I can use it then. If I go to the past, maybe I can gather a group of people. Do I do that now then? Oh, okay. I guess I'm doing that. So, here I am. I use the charge. I need to gather a group of people from here, I guess.
Excuse me. Have you seen a man walking around here?
No. I've got
What?
2 timers as well.
Looking for a date? Do me a favor. Go away. I look strange? Mind your own business.
Oh, great. Okay, cool. So we're just pretty much asking anyone if they want to hang out. Hey.
You want me to come to the square at 2:30?
Okay, this is a really weird
What's going to happen
thing.
in the square? A performer, maybe? Well, all right.
Hey, okay.
I don't have anything else to do anyway.
Nice. We got so we're essentially just grabbing people and getting them to come to the square. If we can get enough people, I guess it's enough.
Have you seen my girl? Oh, at the square? Oh, thank you. I'll go find her there.
Mm-hmm. It is interesting. Wait, where am I exactly? Oh. Just like I'm wondering if I was past the dogs.
Do you know anything about Levensbaum's history?
No.
No? That's almost unforgivable. You should check out the City Hall right away.
Cool. Should go ahead and choose not to do that. Hello.
Have you seen a woman wrapped in a coat wandering around here?
Yeah. I think you two are looking for each other. And I'd also suspect that might be the one to stab me in the back, but oh. Whatever. Barricades are still up. Let's go around and see if we can find more people. We've got practically an hour before that happens.
Our town is known for this giant tree. It has quite a history, you know. They say it was planted back around 1500. It's one of the town's great treasures.
Cool. Hope it doesn't burn down. That's not a threat, by the way. It's just, you know, an observation of... I just think you shouldn't be telling people how much it matters, because there'll be one person who's like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and see how much it matters. Hey, kid.
Have you seen my mother? Okay,
The square.
guess I'll go to the square.
The square. Go to the square. Get the fuck out of my face. Okay. We just got a note, right? Let's see. I tried to call some people together in the world that existed 30 minutes ago. Will that be enough to change my fate? So, can I now go back to the present? I'm gonna see. If that's the case, like, Notepad says that I've done the correct thing here. I mean, I feel like my original plan was 100% okay. But I have a feeling the game wanted me to do the time travel stuff. Okay. So, all these people are in the square. Hey there, buddy. Nice. Because I'm here watching the performance with literally only 3 people.
Hey, now here's a guy with no worries.
The assassin can't attack, right?
You see that deer?
I mean, I'd be looking around my back every moment just to see if I can catch the assassin.
There was someone behind me. But it looks like the crowd scared him off.
Hell yeah.
That fortune teller. She told me to come back.
Exactly.
I should go look her up again.
No worries. Huh.
Ooh, okay, nice. I mean, I didn't really get to see a good shadow outline. They just kind of looked like a freaking, like an arts and crafts mannequin. But I have a feeling that was important. That was just for the sake of it.
Did anything happen?
Oh God. I mean, does this place even have a police station or something? You could just say that you feel like someone was following you around and you're scared for your life. I feel like someone would tell you. Oh wow, this is an old-timey map. I have a feeling maybe we're going to go all the way back when the alchemist was actually here. And it's also clear that the town was updated and
I can't
grew.
wait for someone to make a set for this game, so I have a reason to 100% it again.
You have been defying fate, haven't you?
Apparently.
I am beginning to see a new thread. But, you are still in danger.
Oh, wonderful.
3 o'clock is now the fated hour.
Jesus Christ.
You mean I still haven't gotten to the root of the
I
problem?
mean, the assassin's still after you, dude.
Return here even after the appointed hour has passed. Then I will tell for you the next fortune.
I also did notice that the time. I think I understand what there was being said before. Time is constantly moving, right? And even if I go back in time, the present time is still moving, meaning that I'm not pausing the past and I'm not going back in time per se to stopping the present. Yeah.
Hello. How was your fortune?
Oh, fucking terrible. You're not helping me. So, I've got until the 3rd hour to save myself somehow.
Ica, the game is like 4 hours long. Stop whining.
Even I can do that.
Fucking douche. I could do that. I'm just not gonna, do it because I could prove that I could do it. I just don't wanna. Hey, kid.
The performer today wasn't all that good.
Kid, I'm gonna smash your goddamn skull in because every time I talk to you, you annoy the fuck out of me. Oh my God, there's a fire.
I'll BRB.
Okay, I was trying to get in, but okay.
Grandpa's in there. Please help him. Help, please.
Should I really be putting myself in harm's way when I'm already fated to die? The heat of the fire is too dangerous. I'll try getting inside. I mean, let's be honest. Jesus Christ. Okay, you know what? I admit I might have made a bad call there. Okay. I just walk in, instantly choke and die. You didn't even get burned to death. You just fucking choke and die. Okay. It's interesting how such a silly little choice ended my life like that. Wait.
Oh man, this is not a good time.
Let's see. Fire's not started at this time. Okay, I can go for that. So if fire hasn't started at the time, I can try and stop the fire from ever occurring. Wait, is that the situation that got me killed? Well, here I am again. Okay, so it's closed, but why did the fire start?
Hey, stop!
Oh. Kid that was crying about his grandpappy is the one that was trying to set fire. Ah.
that took care of it.
That was fucking
But
quick.
who was that person responsible for the fire?
I saw him. But we did manage to stop the fire from ever starting. That means we can go back to the present, right? And the fire won't have ever occurred. If that's the case, I should be inside the building at that time as well. I don't know what it means exactly, and I don't know what I'm really coming down specifically to. Because, you know, I'm not sure what my fate actually is. Oh, the fire is still going on.
Good evening.
Ah, there we go. Cool. Hey, Imperial Dra.
So this is what it means to change the past.
I mean, I'm interested in realizing that that guy didn't... Okay, Jesus Christ. A lot just happened there. Yet, I only took 3 minutes to complete that one. Compared to the 70 minutes it took for me to do the prologue. But I'm kind of getting into it, or used to the functions of the game. But I was it that I died in the fire for that to happen?
Sir!
Like, was dying in the fire like my 3 o'clock death that I set
Oh, good.
to stop?
I wasn't sure whether I'd find you.
I'm sorry? Oh, didn't I leave enough for the coffee?
Oh, no, that was all right.
Maybe choosing not to get involved
Here,
would also
you
just
forgot
save
this.
my fate.
It is yours, right?
Uh-oh.
It's such a gorgeous stone, like a jewel or something. It gives me a funny feeling to look at it. If you made it into a necklace, I bet it would look great on a lot of girls.
Okay, lady, Jesus
Well,
Christ.
It isn't mine.
What? But I checked with the other customers. Well,
You know, it's
whose
weird
is
to
it
look
then?
at a human being and see that they've got
you
like
came
anime
looking
hair.
for me just to give me that?
Well, my shift's over anyway, and I thought maybe I'd just try looking around, see whether I could give it back. Oh, I almost forgot. What about this? Did I strike out on this one too?
No, that lighter is mine. Thanks.
You're welcome. But I'm always the one running these kinds of errands. I feel so tired.
You can't be tired from something that simple. There's a lot of people out there whose lives are a lot tougher.
Jesus,
Me.
dude. She's just trying to, freaking start a conversation.
You are an interesting guy.
Well, I don't know how that worked, but okay.
My name's Ike. Hey, how about
Ike
it?
is gonna
What if
do
I made you a
something
necklace out of this
stupid
redstone?
now.
I may not look it, but I'm pretty good with my hands.
Really?
Tomorrow. I'll make it for you tomorrow. Should I meet you at the coffee shop?
Uh-huh. I'm there all day tomorrow.
Great. I'll see you then. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow at the coffee shop. I'm sure that won't end up with me getting, killed. Or, having my fortune say that I'm gonna die there. Okay, Ike. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're back here again. Jesus Christ, Ike.
There's someone hiding behind a tree, and that someone is out to get you. Now, how do you suppose you can prevent that?
I don't know, I fucking strike back before they strike me? I mean, if I'm getting constantly murdered, at some point I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna have to murder the murderer. Is it really that insane?
Oh, you came back for the stuff you forgot.
Oh?
I made Dana go out to look for you. She said she'd try the town square.
I like that they didn't even try with the different death moans and just used the same one for each one.
You can live in peace and quiet in this city. I'm sure you'll love it too.
God, it's gotta be weird for everyone else who sees Ike just going up and down the streets, just doing random shit. Oh god, this is the exact same thing. Oh, I skipped it by accident, but... Got lighter. Well, it would have gone the exact same thing, right?
What's the matter? Are you going somewhere?
No.
No.
Is there someone after me? Behind the tree?
Well, we might as well go back in
Yeah,
time then.
You can press X for the scenes you saw already.
Okay. I guess, yeah, the skips only work on scenes that you've already seen. Good to know. What connection is there for me at a time
for
like
the
this?
stupid thing
Oh
I
my!
said, Kappa.
We're dragging her with us? Okay, great. I guess we found someone we can relate to now. Going back a
Well, you have a nerve, my girl.
420
Really?
years,
What with that
sure.
one being punished yesterday, too? What is it that you don't understand? What's so difficult about being more quiet-like? Dressing above one's station
Don't
is an
worry.
offense, you know.
It's not a problem.
Do you want to be punished like that, woman?
What's wrong with wearing what one likes? And this dress is one of my quieter ones.
Pretty sure this is like the witch
Really good
times,
ladies.
where they
You'd like to
burned
wear this
people
kind of a
alive
dress
for
yourself,
thinking they're a
wouldn't you?
witch. Uh-oh.
Well, I never. A little neighborly advice, and she sasses me.
All right, then. We'll have the law down here.
That's right. You tell her. Oh, no.
It is.
Now that wouldn't
You
be
are
very
correct.
pleasant. Come on. Let's just let this pass, all right?
Well then, in exchange for us not
Let's
telling the
go
law,
right
you'll
here.
make us dresses for free.
Oh my
Right,
goodness.
that
We're really
is.
doing like a
You're a
Cinderella
seamstress,
story
you are.
here.
That's right. You tell her. You'll make me one, too.
What are they going to tell the law that she's prancing about in a
We're
black
doing
dress?
this just to be obliging now.
Whoa, hello. I'm wearing green. Green does not exist here.
Yes, who are you?
What's this? It's dark already. Get yourselves home, everyone.
Fetcher! Oh, sir! This man just suddenly... I see now. It was you.
Yeah, this is a
This
design
little
choice.
girl called for help. Wicked little sly boots.
The little hussy. Sir, you must arrest her at once.
What? Why should you think a thing like that?
God, this guy's waddle. Jesus Christ. He's clearly not allowing
What's this
him
now?
his
What are you
balls to
doing
stick to
here?
his legs. He's trying his best to unstick them.
Ike, you switchcraft.
Hold it.
Oh, okay.
Where do you
Now I'm
think you're
trapped here.
going?
Great. What are my options here? I'm trapped in two timelines where I can't go anywhere because I'm gonna die in one. I'm getting yelled at in the other. Let's just...
What's that for?
I'm reading. Fuck. I got my lighter back. Apparently Diana, went to the public square to find me, and in order to return something I've lost. I guess maybe use the lighter? And freak them out, maybe? Like, get back! I wield fire!
Good
He just
heavens.
swings his axe at me.
Not Diana.
Listen
Dinah.
carefully.
Alright.
Stop bothering this woman and go home.
This is not gonna work
Do
out
as
for
I
you.
say and no one gets hurt. This time.
Sir? Mr. Watchman, sir?
But,
And you will keep everything that happened here a secret. Understand?
yes, everyone, give your word.
We promise. Forgive us, please.
Please.
Will that be all, sir? If it is, you could all perhaps go away now. Please, everyone, go home. Hurry, quickly.
Yep, waddle away, waddle away. God damn it.
Thank you. You saved me. But who are you?
Nobody you need to be afraid
You
of.
could have
But
also
enough about
used
that. Did you
another
see a
item,
girl?
And you'd get a different
She's about your
reaction,
age?
But this
What?
outcome.
Hmm.
No.
Oh.
I guess maybe
that's
cell
not good.
phone, maybe?
Look, why don't
I'm
you
not
stop
sure
by my
about that
house?
would work.
It's right over there. We can't stay out here, and you can tell me everything inside.
I gotta be careful. Medical facilities are not as good back here.
Let me
You are
introduce
quite
myself.
frankly going to get all of the
I'm
diseases.
Margaret.
I'm
So
Ike.
stop yourself
Ike Kush.
before you wreck yourself.
Well, Ike, let's go.
Okay, cool. I guess we're following this lady. I can't walk, I have to run. Don't mind me and my legs. This is how the future people walk. Oh, she's the alchemist. Okay.
Marguerite best girl right after my local librarian.
Mother, I'm home. How are you feeling?
I'm all right today. There hasn't been a great deal of pain. Is someone with you? A guest?
Wow! Would you look at those strange clothes?
We met in the square. He's looking for someone. Isn't that right?
Yeah, something like that.
My, your friend's voice is remarkably like your
Oh
father's.
god, don't do a back in the future thing here.
You think so?
Don't become your
Where
own
is Father
father,
anyway?
like uncle or
Closed up down
something.
there again.
The last thing you
He
need to
won't
be
come
is your
up,
own
Even
grandpa.
with mother like this.
It's all right, Hugo. One of the reasons I love your father is for doing what he believes in.
Is that how it is?
Hugo, you'll carry on after your father someday, won't you?
I don't know yet.
I mean, this is like a long time in the past, so I don't know how much of this is going to
Well,
really correlate
maybe I'll
to,
just go
to
and
the
take a
present.
peek. I wonder if Father's had his dinner yet.
I'm sure it will. And I also
would
feel like
switch to the
doing
PS2 version or
anything.
mess with the settings so the audio doesn't crackle as much.
maybe. The fuck is this kid doing?
Hey, please be careful with that.
Yeah, it's not yours, kid.
What is that?
It's a machine. A really complicated one. Well, I don't know how to explain it to you.
Let me guess. It makes whatever dish you want appear?
No.
Okay. That was just wishful thinking. Well, then it maps the heavens?
Nope, doesn't do that.
All right then. Let's see. I know. It lets you travel through time, and you've come from the future. Am I right?
Well, actually,
What? I'm right? Well, how can that be? How is that possible? And is that why you've
It was
got
a good
such funky
guess.
clothes
I'll
on?
give him that.
well,
Hugo,
Mother, are you all right?
Hugo,
Fuck.
you ought not
We
bother
gotta
our
kill
guests
Hugo
so.
now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, he's very curious about everything, just like his father.
I'm pretty sure screwing up
suppose
time
he'll
this
become a
far back is
scientist
going
as
to
well
screw up
once he grows to be a
everything in
man.
the
I'm
present.
not interested in alchemy,
That's how
Mother.
freaking
At least not right
time
now.
travel
How
works.
can I be when it can't even produce a medicine to make you well again?
Perhaps not yet.
I
But
mean, it's
with
possible that
time
you might
and
be screwing
effort,
up your
one
own
never knows.
freaking fortune
I'm
teller
sure that's what
journeys.
your father
And if that's the
believes.
case, you might be screwing up your very, like,
So,
the beginning of
your
this,
father's an
where you
alchemist, huh?
met the fortune teller that
well,
helped
something
you.
like that. He makes medicine for people
Fucking
and does stuff
paradoxes.
like mixing and grinding strange stones and metals. He's always doing that sort of thing. And I
Right.
mean always, all the time.
Hugo, dear.
Father's completely wrapped up in his experiments. I couldn't even get him to look my way.
So what else is new? He's always staring at the kiln. He hasn't even noticed that I was born.
Hugo, don't talk that way.
The girl you put into the background of the stream
You were
is
looking for
best
someone,
girl,
weren't you?
by the way.
Tell me,
Really?
what does she look like?
Is this girl like your, you know, huh? Huh?
No, it's not anything like that.
Might as well be. You were pushing it in that direction, dude.
I actually don't remember too well because I just met her. But she was blonde and had her hair tied back kind of high. And I think she was wearing something reddish.
Reddish, huh? Can't say I remember anyone like
Don't
that.
tell me she's getting jealous or something here.
I guess I'll go look around. Thank you for everything.
Oh, you're leaving already? It's dark outside, so be careful. Let me know if you find her. I'll keep an eye out too.
Tough luck, sis. I guess you're just not his type.
No, what are you talking about?
Well, goodbye. Thanks for all your help.
Oh no, I'm sorry I couldn't help much. I'll see you soon, alright?
God.
Back to the Future.
Alright. I've tried my best. Nothing I can do can change this, and it's possible I might have done something worse by messing with shit. Who knows? There might be flickering shit now, and I don't know why.
Only one must remain. Eliminate the 3 of the remaining 4.
1, 2, and 3 then. I've spent way too long trying to figure out how to fix this, and
Come to
ultimately I've
laugh
given
at me
up.
like all the rest, have you? It's a terrible time we live in. You
Yeah?
put on a pretty dress and they punish you. I thought the squire would be merciful, but a blonde girl? I wouldn't know a thing about that.
God, this better not be like some weird, like, time paradox bullshit where, like, all the people from the present are from here. And they're all just kind of, like, mixed between their lives or something. What's this guy? Oh, he's
Haven't
planting
seen
the
you
tree.
around before.
Oh, we
A
kicking down the
woman?
tree?
I don't know anything about that.
We're
If I
kicking
don't
down
get
the
this
tree so
seedling planted
they
by
can't
the end
hide
of the day,
behind
the
it.
foreman will have a what for?
Okay, cool. That actually makes sense.
What do you think you're doing? Only the squire's got the right to come and interrupt my work.
Okay, so I need to get the squire to interrupt him? Cool. I don't know where the woman is. I was almost kind of guessing that there was going to be like a freaking dog somewhere. What is this? I got a ladder. Okay. I stole someone's ladder. With this, I can climb up to high places. Cool.
Bro has massive pockets.
He really does. If anyone asks, we can just say we're happy to see them. And then get slapped for being a pervert. And that's about it. Okay. Listen, buddy. What's going on?
What an odd appearance. Ah, yes. You must be a model for Fronson's latest masterpiece.
I can actually just speed shit up like that. If I wanted to.
That's odd. We were supposed to meet right here.
Oh my god, why is everyone such a freak in this place? Right? Guess we could just go from door to door. I suppose also City Hall might be the best place to find the squire, I guess? Or maybe the church? I'm going the wrong direction. City Hall is... which building? It's this one. Of course. Let me in! Okay, they're all closed. I mean, the chat is close too. I think we tried that already. Alright. So... the fact that I'm on a timer is the most concerning thing, I'd say. Also, I can't move the camera up or down. It's only left or right. Charge! I don't even know what those are, but okay. Charge units. Don't know why they exist back here, but okay. Hey, what's going on?
Is there anything interesting happening around here?
Doesn't seem like it.
A blonde girl? No, I haven't seen anyone. How about the square? There may be someone there who can help.
I already asked around there.
I'm going to appeal to my lord for the right to dress like this. My lord's manor is right over there. He'll listen to reason.
Silly lady. Back here, women didn't have any rights. Your pleading will only get you so far. My way, fucking dude. Wait, she said like right over there. Does that mean... Where did they mean? I just realized she said Lord. Might mean something important. Am I getting tired? Maybe. Ugh. This freaking last chapter I did in like 3 minutes. This one is gonna probably take like fucking half an hour because I am so fucking lost. What did this game actually wants from me here?
That's strange. He told me he would meet me here.
God, these two freaking weirdos from past and future. Where are they? Where is that other person? God. I mean, I could help them, but apparently Ike is not feeling so generous. Seriously, where are you mentioning?
Looking for the Lord's manor? It's not far from here.
Yeah?
It's a mansion with a tower. Go out the gate. You can't miss it.
A tower with a... Okay, whatever.
What do you
Yeah. A tower with a gate, they say. Tower with a manor? Oh, I'm going the wrong direction again. I guess there's the guardhouse down here, or the South Gate, Lord's Manor. I guess, yeah, I should check that area then. Over in this direction. Speed it up. There we go. Hello.
The Squire's manor is beyond that gate. The Squire's crest? Come to think of it, the seal on the manor house is about to fall off. Everyone is saying how it ought to be repaired.
The seal on the manor house.
You want to take a look inside? I've got the key.
Yeah?
Of course, I can't let you in for nothing. What have you got to trade?
Oh, wonderful. Let me break the freaking timeline even more. Fucking Christ. You want a ladder?
I don't want that. Don't you have anything else?
Am I really gonna give him a fucking phone?
Oh my goodness!
Of course not.
Well, all right.
Sure.
Come on inside.
Okay, you like the picture. Cool. I don't know how he's not freaking out about the picture since photographs don't exist by now. Okay, I'm at the Lord's Manor, and guess what? I'm not gonna go in, I'm just gonna steal it. All I need to do is show this guy thing to the freaking dude planting the tree and be like, do not plant the tree there, buddy. Okay. I guess, yeah, that's all I needed to do. I have a feeling this is where the dogs are gonna come from as well. Maybe I can do something about that. You know, something interesting. Something bizarre, perhaps? I'm not saying I'm going to murder them. I'm just going to, you know, teach them how to love humans a little more. That actually would be a pretty cool thing to do if you could go back in time. Do something like start the domestication of a certain type of animal, and then like future times you get that animal as a pet, and it's much more domesticated. Oh, I think that'd be pretty cool. Hey, buddy. Take a looky at the sea.
By the Blessed Mary. This is the Squires. What's this now?
Yes, I have a message for you. The Squire doesn't want a tree here.
What?
Squire would like you to plant flowers. Squire would like you to put up a statue. Flowers.
Well, now. All right, then. If the Squire says so, that's
there
that.
There you go. Flowers
Guess
instead
I'll
of a...
call it a day.
I mean, if I put a statue there, they're just going to hide behind the statue. I mean... Alrighty, that's it then. I mean, we haven't found the lady, the blonde lady, anywhere. Dinah. Or Dana. And that is unfortunate, because...
Looking for the Lord's...
No, I'm not looking for the Lord's Manor. But yeah, I haven't seen them anywhere, so I'm gonna just assume that I can find them normally and willfully right back here. Oh, yep, that is broken. That's what happens when you mess with rendering settings. Alrighty.
So Dana is somewhere back there, in the past.
My God, Ike, you are screwing up the
How did I get her
timeline.
involved? I promise I'll find you. Please hang in there until then.
Nope, but there's never not a time for a cigar. Or cigarette. Do you even like that?
Today is a good day to quit.
Okay, good. Good to hear.
I don't want to die.
God, that is blurry. Ugh. Alrighty. We are still alive. Chapter 3. Let's continue not dying. Oh, never mind. Okay, Jesus Christ. Maybe something just telling me that the entire freaking town wants me dead.
What do you think you're doing? Do something useful. You know, like gathering information. I'd deeply appreciate it if you wouldn't disappoint me.
Cool, so every time I die, I just get yelled at by omnipotent voice.
Hello,
Oh.
Ike?
Oh, hello, Eckhart.
Weren't you supposed to come around to my museum today? If you're not, I was thinking about closing up here.
I'm sorry about that. I'm going to head out there right now. That's right. I was supposed to stop by the museum. I'd better get going.
Okay, I guess we're not going to even talk about the fact that you just died to a plant pot hitting your head. Or, well, a vase. And you know what? The vase hitting your head probably came from the museum. Or maybe, like, we went to the museum and that's what happened or something. I don't know. Quite vague.
Is anything wrong?
Hello.
What do you think of this?
Huh?
This. What do you think of this? The movie this poster's for. It's pretty popular,
I literally
isn't it?
can't read it.
Yeah, I guess so.
What is the secret for a hit film anyway?
I don't have a clue.
Maybe it's the method thing. The filmmaker's or the director's life experience. I should have tried more things when I was young. I'll be 50 soon, and then it's all over. Life is short.
God damn it.
Let me tell you, friend, make sure you leave with no regrets, all right?
This guy is
Live.
the town's
Live
movie
each day as though it's your
director who
first
makes
and
shitty
last.
films.
Okay.
What the fuck was that guy back there? Okay, cool. What about this guy? He's jogging.
Hey, fella.
Power
Looking
walking?
for the art museum? Just walk along the wall.
I'm
You'll come to a
literally...
hill
We're
next to a
right in
clock
front of
with
it,
an
dude.
Advertisement.
Are we?
Go up the hill and enter the gate.
Okay. Maybe we're not. Okay. We're not right in front of it. We're practically right there. Seriously, dude. I was just wondering when that guy was speaking. How many people in public actually start like pondering those types of questions? You know. All right. Here's the Lord's estate that I stole a freaking crest from. Is the tower? I can't get inside.
I do.
I mean, outdoors publicly talking about it to random people, because I feel like no one ever really does that. Okay, let's look-see. Garrett's office was on the second floor,
Yes,
right? There's
that's
been a
me.
phone call from Eric. Let's go to the museum. It feels like we're going from place to place without really thinking too much about our past encounters. God, I cannot see for shit. Oh my god, where the frick am I? I need to go to the second floor, right? So many freaking doors here. Oh, there we go. Second floor. That's a lot of baby moose heads. Or deer heads? I really don't know why you'd put them all there like that. That's just weird. Alright. This room. What is that? A
I'm
square
thinking
crest.
the voice acting
Oh,
I
has
mentioned
it become a
earlier
problem?
might
Has it
happen
been gone?
soon.
Oh god, they're already made paintings. Jesus Christ. Wow. Good for you, Marco. You look very similar to me. Clap's house, Carl Farland. I mean, this is a good place to get, like, information about the past, I guess. Alchemist creating antidote. Who really used to live like this. Landscape, Carl Frankton. Portrait of the Alchemist. I mean, I guess we didn't see the father. We can't say whether or not that was the case. What are these paintings? Look like Silent Hill worm penis monsters or something. I think that's a crazy idea, but realistic for Silent Hill. Kitty! Kitty!
Come in.
Kitty!
I'm sorry I'm so late.
Well, that's okay. Here, take a seat somewhere. So, what can I do for you today? Did you come to see my paintings again?
Yes.
No,
happens
I
now.
mean, that's what I was going to do, of course, but... Say, Eckhart, do you know anything about alchemy?
Why the sudden interest? Research of some kind?
Well, not exactly.
Well, let me see. I'm not really familiar with it, but there was someone notable in this city. A man named Dr. Wagner. He was supposed to have been a magician or a scientist or something. I don't know anything much more than that, though.
I see. Do you happen to have any documents or things from that time?
I think... Wait a second. Is this the one? Oh. Here, I'll lend this to you.
God, the freaking hair.
The magician of our
Boy.
city.
It's a fairly old book. It might be the oldest one here.
You won't guess who voices
I think it
the
includes
cat's
things like
Tappy.
stories about
I
real
probably
alchemists
won't
that worked in this
be
city.
able to.
Recipes for the elixir of youth. Even
Isn't
copies
you, is
of
it, Marco?
documents from the era. Of course, you need to take it with a pinch of salt, maybe a fistful.
Okay,
If there
music,
really was
calm
an
down.
elixir, I'd want it myself. I'll let you know when I need that book back. By the way, do you like cats? Mine had a litter the other day, as you can see.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Okay.
Seems
But if
strange
you have a
for the amount
friend
of
or anyone
dogs
else who
around
wants a
town,
kitten,
but okay.
let me know. Are you going straight home today?
No, I was going to walk around the city some more before going home.
The faces he pulls
What?
is something really silly.
It's nothing. Just some personal stuff.
Well, anyway, I have some more work to do, so I'll keep the place open until I'm done. Feel free to look around. It's better for the paintings to be looked at by someone who really appreciates them.
Thank you, I will.
Okay. I got old book. Can I actually do anything like that? No, not really. Old book. Nope, not gonna read it. Okay, I guess maybe I just gotta look at all the paintings then, because, they told me to look at the paintings and I kind of just went brazenly. Let's see. Since I'm here, I might as well take a look at the paintings at the museum before I go. Right. I guess screw the fortune teller, we're not going to her anymore. Man trying to plant a tree. Right. And that's the Kresk bearing. Need to look at all of them. It's crisis music. Okay, I did that. No real indication of which doors can and can't be opened and entered. Also, the music restarting every time. Okay, I've looked at all the pictures. I'm not getting a reaction, so I'm just gonna leave, I guess.
How are things?
Hello?
Who's there?
Oh my. Female
Wait,
Lucifer?
I've heard that voice before.
Of course you have. Do you remember me now? I was the one who saved you. You should be a little more appreciative.
Oh, wow.
What's going on around here? Who are you?
That's not very nice. Can't you be a little more polite? I am Homunculus. Not that there's much in a name. I've been waiting a long time to see you again.
Homunculus,
I've
like,
looked for you everywhere.
almost human being-like?
By the way, are you using the Z-Pad?
Yes, I'm also using my controller buttons.
Have you come here to kill me?
That's a weird thing to assume.
Understand me, I'm only trying to help you. Certainly not murder you. It's just that I don't know how to give you any direct help, and that's the truth.
I think I'm going out of my mind.
I can't seem to convince you. This is really very difficult.
You'll excuse me, can you give me any proof then? Yeah, proof.
If in some small measure.
What the?
Whoa, okay. I don't know how, like, much these dialogue options are actually changing things. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What the? Did that man just...
Hooray!
The actual hell is going on here?
Oh, gosh. Didn't realize anyone was out here. Sorry about yelling and everything.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
You see, my wife finally had our baby, so you can imagine. And it's a girl, too. The hospital just called me.
Wow, great. Congratulations. Do you work at this museum?
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Eckhart. I've just taken over for my father as the director of this museum.
What? You are Eckhart?
Yes? Is there anything I can do for you?
Isn't this guy supposed to be getting on his way
nothing.
for finding his daughter and whatnot?
Wait, what am I doing? I have to think about what we're going to call her. Great to meet you. Bye.
Oh, okay. I guess you're not on your way to go see her. Was this supposed to prove something to me?
The Z-pad. It doesn't work.
Well, how about that? Just a small example of what I can do. How will you get home now? You better solve that on your own.
Okay, you're not proving yourself to not be an antagonist.
Like that.
Okay. Great.
What am I supposed to do? There used to be something in here. If I get some...
Okay. I'll be honest, there does feel... It feels like the story is kind of like going a bit random at this point. Because it was like, figure out who's trying to kill you, stop them from murdering you every so often, okay? And now it's just kind of like, figure out how everything is everything in every timeline ever. And some wacky shit is also happening on top. I don't know, man. I feel like we had a good premise, and now we've just kind of like gone a little insane. We're down at the south of town. I don't know where the hell I'm going from here. Let's see what you've written. Wife just had a baby girl. No wonder he was so happy. Right. Well, hopefully that movie person who just saw us come out of nowhere doesn't freak out. Ah, the energy thing. Right.
Now
There
I
you
can
go.
get back.
Hooray! I can, but I should probably make sure I can, like, find some others, too. I guess I'm probably not gonna run out. I doubt the game would just, like, force me into an unwinnable scenario like that. There's the cafe dude again. I hope he doesn't think it's weird that the same guy's coming up to him again out of nowhere.
Yes?
Hello. Bye-bye. 30 seconds passed. You talked to a guy, and he said yes. Then you just stood there for like 26 more seconds doing nothing. Yep, I'm not seeing any more greens, but probably are. If the game was being kind and not having you scour the city for a single green, you know? Although, we could check out the fortune teller again. I mean, if we're being honest. That is the one person that's truly be keep in mindful of.
Good morning. You out for a walk too?
Oh yeah, buddy. I'm out for a walk all the time. It's all weird how we're going out in the middle of the night, but okay. Well, it's not really the middle of the night, but it's close enough. All right, can I get a fortune? Nope. Apparently they're tired of us not acknowledging them. For shame of us, I suppose. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Let's chase this woman down the streets in the middle of the night. Sure, that won't have any bad implications. Wait! I want to talk to you! Someone is trying to kill me! Can you please slow down? Wait, this is a guy. Fuck! Whatever, we'll talk to him anyway.
Well, well, another early riser.
Okay, cool. See ya. Let's go. Young Eckhart was here. Okay, so now I've got like multiple timelines now. Let's go back to the present then. So now we've got young Urquhart time, where it's not too far in the past, but far enough for him to be young, I guess.
Well, what do you think?
Then we got like 500 years in the past, basically, or 420 again. Ah, you scared me.
Come in. Is that you, Ike?
Can I ask you something?
Sure. What?
Eckhart, do you have a daughter?
Hey! That worked out for us. We just accidentally stopped ourselves from getting killed by a giant vase for some reason.
Yeah, it's all right. I'll take care of it later.
I'm sorry.
I don't think I ever mentioned my daughter to you.
Well, no.
So many kitties. Uh-oh, they're getting on the prowl. They're gonna kill us. They're staring.
I do have a daughter. Or, rather, I did. She was taken by some madman right after she was born. My wife was killed in the same attack.
Oof.
Does that answer your question?
Isn't he gonna go like, by the way, I kind of
I'm
met
sorry.
someone who looked
I had no
exactly like
idea.
you that day. In fact,
It's
you
all
looked
right.
exactly
about it.
like that
I'm
person.
so sorry.
Why? Why?
I mean, I suspected this guy actually did try to kill us, but okay. I mean, he was the only one in that room. That's where the jar fell from and killed us, right?
Okay, I'll believe you, for now. However, I am grateful that you gave me another chance at life.
I'm not a fan of us accidentally stopping a murder attempt on us, but whatever.
The man who
You
took
see,
my
I'm
daughter.
counting on you.
Oh, God.
If you die, I'll be in trouble too, you know?
I don't really get it, but are you sure about this? I mean, I can't do anything but take care of myself.
But that's all right. It's the way things should be. As
Cool.
you can see, my body is very fragile. and won't let me do much. I picked up
I
a baby
love
the other
you.
day, and it was really quite terrible. Absolutely exhausted me. I won't ever do that again. So, because of all that, I can only provide you with some backup aid.
The ultimate reason behind it
I
is still
almost forgot.
vague, but okay.
You will see that red stone again sometime.
Hey?
When you do, could you acquire it somehow? I would like you to give it to someone called Dr. Wagner.
I
The
love her
Alchemist.
design and everything about her
That's
Sunny
all for now.
7GS exciting.
I'll be seeing you.
Unironically looks like freaking middle-aged witch of sorts. Okay. Yeah.
What on earth is going
I
on
don't even know
around
why you
here?
should be surprised at this point. This person has clearly shown themselves to being like otherworldly or flat out godlike. Being able to control time itself. You should probably just like start to throw any kind of like normalities out the window. Okay. Time left. Fuck. God, why does this keep happening?
Are you alright?
I literally just took a
Isn't
drink.
there any way you can avoid being stabbed to death?
I wonder.
Without putting something like an iron plate under your clothing. And if you make good use of that, perhaps. Please make a good job of it.
Okay, cool. I mean, that's a good idea. But like I've said before, why not just get into a situation where the murderer is about to attack you, but then put some sort of trap down that causes them to buckle and fall over so you can get a good look at the murderer? Knowing a little more information about all of that is, I think, a little more paramount right now. If our point is right now to stop the person from murdering us, I feel like that's the necessity right now. Anyway. Oh, god damn it. I wanted to look at it. The man in the picture looks like Mr. Urquhart. I suppose we could show that to some
we need
people.
it for the plot kappa.
Ugh. I need to find a metal plate to put under my coat. Stop myself from getting stabbed to death. Where are we exactly? We're along the right-hand side. We really are just like running around non-stop, trying to avoid getting killed over and over and over again. Wait a minute, did I just see a green? No, I just saw the time thing. Well, if the time thing is telling me that I need to go back in time, right?
Doing the brioche.
All we gotta do is take away his stopping license. There you go. Can't stop anymore. Why, mate? Where's your stabbing license? Got it right here. Sorry, mate. Can't do anything about it. Ah, bloody hell. Alright, I think I've got enough. I've done enough, I think. But what are these people doing out here? I still feel like being around other people would stop the assassin from trying to kill me anyway.
Good evening. Come for supper, have you?
Yeah, totally. Come for supper, haven't you? Yeah, totally. In freaking shop that's closed. In the middle of the rain that everyone's just standing around in. Okay.
Oi, I go it right here, mate.
Okay.
By the queen.
This is about 100 years ago. What will I find here? It's interesting we can go wherever we want now. Well, like in timeline-wise. We got 4 times unlocked now. This is 100 years ago. Meaning we might be seeing some relatively rememberable faces. Goodness. Oh, and it's wintry too. Cool. Hope nobody saw that. Hello. Are you Edgar?
Oh, yes?
Do you work at this museum?
Museum?
What? This building is...
This is my home. We've been here for generations.
One of the achievements
as the descendants of the regional
PS2
squire.
was time traveling while in a populated cafe.
First it was my parents. Now my wife. All in such a short
I mean, it
time.
makes sense of why that
leaves
would
just
be
myself and the
really
two children
stupid.
in this castle of a house.
In fact, I time traveled
Right.
inside the
It's too
freaking
large for just the three
town
of
hall
us.
at the start, and nobody seems to mention it.
Perhaps it ought to be a museum, just as you say.
I'm sorry.
No, I didn't mean that as sarcasm. Don't be offended. Actually, I'm grateful for the advice.
Where's your top hat, dude? You deserve one. You really look
To tell
like
you the
need
truth, I've been thinking that I should just get rid of this house. Too many memories of my wife to bring me sorrow.
Yeah,
But a
but
museum,
the guy
that's
drops
something
his
I hadn't
pasta.
thought of. Maybe a good thing, a museum. Perhaps this is meant to be.
Well, we gave him the idea to build a museum.
There are enough pictures in that collection of my forebears.
Which
It
implies
seems he had
that
an artist he
everything
favored.
that's happened thus far has
You
already
mean Carl
happened
Franzen?
from our own actions
How
of
did you know that?
timeline, which in of themselves cause paradoxes.
Are you checking
all
into
over
this house?
game.
I don't remember telling anyone that it was for sale yet.
No, please don't misunderstand. It's just that I happen to like his paintings, and it's not like, you know...
Well, all right then. I've made up my mind. I'll turn a part of this building into a private museum and open the collection of paintings to the public. That way I can take care of the children while I work. Besides, I know that there's at least one admirer of Carl Franzen's work.
Yeah, we
All
get to
right,
meet him.
That's what I'll do. I owe you many
maybe not.
thanks.
There's someone from
By
back
the way,
then.
allow me to
yeah.
introduce myself, if somewhat belatedly.
I do like
My name is
the
Alfred
style of
Bruck.
having all of the color
Nice to meet
change
you.
into like a
I'm Ike Kush.
different form.
I'm grateful to you, Ike.
Depending on what time
Come
line
inside.
it is,
We'll
time
have
frame.
tea or something.
Okay.
Like the very old times is like yellowy, parchment looking colors. This time is all like gray styled, and the more recent time was just like a bit more
He's just
toned
gone to
down
sleep.
colors.
Finally.
It was a graphical choice.
Now I need you to do something for me, Sibylla. Will you please make tea for our guest?
Sibylla.
If I must.
If I must.
Here you go.
Ah, thank you for the tea, dear. Oh yes, I should tell my sweet Sibylla. I've decided to turn this house into a museum. Well, what do you think?
Whatever you decide is always good enough for me.
Thank you. I was a little afraid that you'd object.
It's not like there's a world war that's
much,
gonna happen.
much better than selling this house.
That's just a second
See?
one.
I'm sorry I made you worry that much. I know. Let's have a photograph taken. If we're going to start a museum, we'll need to renovate. We'll all get a picture taken with the house before then.
Oh, don't get in it. You are going to cause so much time travel problems, Ike.
Please join us, Ike. There's no time
My
like the present.
God, Ike, you
I'll
are
fetch the
screwing
photographer
up the
this instant.
freaking timeline so fucking
Mr.
hard.
Franzen? This early in the morning?
At some point,
Franzen?
Ike is going to have to die
Oh,
in order
yes.
for all
He's
of this
descended
to
from
go
the
away.
painter Carl Franzen. Maybe that's why he's a photographer. He's a good friend of mine. I can count on him to come if I need him. Just wait a little while. He'll be here in no time.
Yippee. Screwing up time LUL.
Sibylla, you hold the fort and watch the baby, please.
Unironically, I can get behind why people want Ike dead, because he is screwing up this timeline so fucking bad. It makes sense why he needs to be dead before all of this happened. In order to fix everything that happened here.
Did you persuade Father not to sell the house?
I don't
know. I didn't do anything like that. This is something your father decided on his own.
Oh, I see. I'm just awfully glad that the house won't be sold.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Poisoned. Poisoned. The kid's gonna kill
Oh,
us.
it's coming undone here.
Hmm?
Give it to me. I'll mend it for you.
What? No, that's okay.
Don't worry.
I assume the worst of this
I
child.
may look little, but I can do anything.
Imagine dying in the past.
Well, anything except cooking, that is. See that? That's for Father to wear in the festival coming up.
Strange man in cloaks.
I sewed that too. So don't be shy.
Are we gonna be the strange person in weird clothing? Oh my god, right in front of a child, Shaw. My goodness.
Are you cold? If you are, just put that costume over you.
I'll be honest.
I'll be done soon.
fucking- the way his like fucking abdomen like goes in, it just makes his freaking pants look really weird. My god.
There. Almost done. You sure look funny. It suits you. Let's have the picture taken like that.
It suits you since, you know, you can't see anything anything at all about your figure or person.
It's the same
What is
man.
it?
What is it? I'm gonna freaking pull a gun out on you, kid. Guns do exist at this time, so I know that that's the case. Okay.
Excuse me, there's something I have to go do.
Okay. What was I doing? I've seen it somewhere before. A guy dressed like this. So if I go in here, she wants me to get dressed, and I get dressed.
I thought you said you had to go somewhere.
No, it's all right now. Sorry about that.
Oh, I know. Will you put that costume back on and be in the picture? Please, please.
Okay. I don't know why I was able to leave. Okay. I got... What did I get exactly? Juggly? Oh. Okay. I spent time juggling. What am I taking a picture?
It's if you want to look around.
Oh. Okay. Well, can I juggle in front of her? Nope. I'm just spending literal minutes or seconds, precious seconds wasted. Okay. I gotta talk to her, I guess, multiple times, and she'll be like, want to take the picture now, or what?
What is it?
I don't know. I really don't fucking know. Look at this. I don't know. Look at this. I'm like looking around, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing beyond that. Maybe I'm supposed to go out and look. Oh, hello. Didn't see that. The only thing that else that's in color.
Interesting egg? Father bought it for me the other day. There's paper inside and you can write a message on it. But I don't need it anymore. You can have it.
Wow, that's really nice.
I was going to write, please don't sell the house and give it to Father. But now that he said he's not going to let the house go, it's all right.
All right, that's actually pretty reasonable. Reason. Okay.
Is there an iron plate?
Wow,
An iron
really?
plate? What do you want something like that for?
Well, I just kind of need one.
There's nothing like that here. What's it for? Do you need to grill
God,
something?
you are the most
No, nothing like
suspicious
that.
person
Wait a second.
imaginable.
What is it?
A frying pan. Do you have a frying pan? You must have one.
Is that real? Okay. I would not trust a frying
No.
pan to stop a freaking knife.
When Mother died, Father had all her things taken away.
Better than nothing, but it's still not good enough, I
So
don't
we
think.
only eat what the housekeeper brings nowadays. All because no one will let me cook yet.
Okay.
Cafes and restaurants must have lots of frying pans.
You're right. Good thinking, Sibylla.
I'm sure
welcome.
stealing one won't have
But it's
any
too
negative
early for any of the shops
consequences
to
in
be
the future.
open.
Oh. Hey, you know, come to think of it, there were a bunch of frying pans in the bar where that fire was the other day.
What is it?
Oh, never mind. Can I borrow something to write with? And can I use this too? All right. Now it's a question of whether I can make it to that time. Excuse me. There's something I have to take care of.
Okay. I'm not sure exactly what he's getting at, but he's definitely going to go get a pan from somewhere. Before the fire happened, I guess?
I wonder if this'll work. I'm pretty sure this is where I saw the juggler.
Where the juggler? Okay, that should be pretty insane if it is. I mean, I already, like, kind of had a feeling. So do we just juggle out here?
Time to see ourselves from the past future that is in the past.
Oh my god, okay.
There I am. Listen to me talking about no worries. What the?
Whoa.
There's something in here.
Oh! Oh!
Please let it work. There's a message inside. To Ike, please get something like a thick iron plate. What the?
Okay, this is even more of a freaking paradox, but okay. Sure. Interacting with a past self that's already been time traveling. That is totally not going to screw up things even more.
I won't fall for the same trick again.
I'm really sorry. I mean that.
Well, I guess you wouldn't go home dressed like that.
It's all set. Everyone, come out to the front. We're ready.
Come
The
on!
juggling is my fave action in the game.
You go on ahead. I have to go get my baby brother.
Okay. This will have
All right.
no
Hold still,
problems
please.
in the future. God
Thank you
damn it.
very much. Oh, sorry I dragged you out of bed.
Thank you to you, too. You can change back now.
That's right. I should go get changed.
Well, you actually thought of going around like that all the time? Honestly, that might actually work out for you, though. Keeping your identity secret might help you out a bit better.
What? Oh, not yet.
And there you go. Oh. Frying pan.
You've got a frying pan already?
Oh, that. It's a long story.
I can't remember getting one. I
Excuse
just
me. There's something I
ended
have
up
to go
having
do.
one. Okay, we're gonna go into the assumption that he
You can use that key as much as you want.
chose to get a frying pan
I saw you.
and eventually realized it.
What are
Happening.
you talking about?
What's the matter? You have to go somewhere, right? You shouldn't be late.
Wait.
Oh, that's right. Okay, see you.
Time paradox. Yippee.
I feel like my
No,
brain
I
is
should go back to the
collapsing here.
present from here, where other people can't see me.
Okay. I got the frying pan. Look at the frying pan. Oh. Will charge too. I'm sure there's like extra like little things you can do by going to other places in time too. But okay. I'm also noticing the block sizes here being that like probably like open up different times of the day, you know? Okay. Hopefully she's not seeing this through the doorway, but maybe she already has. She kind of mentioned that she saw us. But I don't know. Okay. I got a flying... Wait. Oh, what? Oh, because I didn't put it on?
Listen. If you want to live, try using the tool.
Oh, shut up.
Remember, use it when you have just enough time remaining. Do it right.
Shut up. Hold on, is it making me to go through the entire thing all over again? Oh, it is? Oh, buddy, pal, old friend of mine. God damn it, really? We're really going through all of that all over again. Okay, let's just try and skip through as much as I can.
Skill issue Kappa.
Okay, now I just need to take the egg. I need the egg. There we go. Skip. And then we juggle. Skip. Take the energy. And then we fly back. Alright. That wasn't that hard to get back to where we needed to be. And...
Egg reminds me of a game with the same name.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, good. That worked out for me. I don't know. I didn't see myself putting it on. And I would still suggest at this point, dude, fucking haymaker the person behind you. That is my genuine suggestion.
I guess I managed to escape thanks to this thing.
My God, Ike, you are not smart. Except sometimes you are, but sometimes you aren't. And also, we're in the picture now. Yeah. My God.
Past 8:30 already. I could use a little food. I
God
guess
dang.
being hungry is a sign that I'm alive. Hey, I could go to that place, the one with the fire earlier.
Who the hell are you? What are you doing?
Art museum or library? I heard it was a tough decision. That was almost 100 years ago.
Yeah, I was part of it. I have a feeling I'm gonna get even more, like, context and understanding down the line. Man. In any event, we gotta go probably over this direction to Barzumni. That's my guess, and I'm probably gonna end up dying there or something. Here we go. The bar. Oh, God.
Good evening.
You're the
Please,
person who was
have a
planting the
seat over
tree.
there.
I
What's good to
recognize
eat
your
around
face.
Oh, everything. Meat's good, vegetables are good. If you don't have anything particular in mind, why don't you try the special?
All right, I'll have that.
You know, that's
Coming
actually
right
something
up.
that actually works
You're
for
gonna
these
love
types
this.
of games. Time travel really helps in, like, allowing the acceptance of, reusing models. Kind of makes sense,
The
you know?
science of alchemy has as its grail two great projects.
Okay.
One is the synthesis of the elixir of life, that which would free mankind from all ills of the body. The other is an amalgam purely scientific in nature, the creation of a homunculus, an artificial life. Both require as their central ingredient a red stone, known as the Philosopher's Stone.
Harry Potter? Alright, that girl. We kind of completely forgotten about her. And the fact that she's trapped
Here
in the
we shall
past.
briefly examine the life of Wolfgang Wagner, whose alchemical prowess was known throughout the region. Though born a farmer's son, he became the ward of wealthy kin after his prodigious intellect was recognized, and pursued
Now
studies
we
in
need
medicine and
Dana
theology at
LUL.
university. Following this period, he seems to have made his living as an apothecary while pursuing the science of alchemy.
We only chose to start saving her
However, what
because she's
secured his
useful to
lasting
us now.
fame was no doubt the manner in which he met his end.
Okay.
Amid rumors of his engagement
God.
in an experiment of great magnitude and duration, Dr. Wagner's house was shaken by a thunderous
Something's
explosion,
gonna happen.
and the alchemist himself was never seen again. It is often said that a no more fitting end could have been imagined for a magus such as he.
Uh-oh.
That sounds kind of suspicious.
Thanks for waiting.
Well, time
Here
to
you
die.
are. Enjoy.
I'm guessing it wasn't that girl that passed by because we saw a gray coat
Hello?
doing it.
How are things going? Have you found anything out?
I think I'm gonna die soon.
That's an interesting book you have there.
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Want to look at it?
Please don't shove that near me. I don't like that symbol on the cover.
What, this? You don't like this pentagram kind of thing? You're a little strange.
You don't like Aperture Science Portal?
Well, of course I am. In any case, I know the contents of that book. Dr. Wagner, who is mentioned in the book, had a daughter, and she is a very significant figure to you.
Oh, did she get adopted into
What?
family?
Like she's one
Dana?
of my ancestors?
But you see, the Z-pad is drawn to that age because of the link.
Did we not
Whatever it is.
die?
Please.
I feel like we...
Don't forget the red stone.
Okay.
I'm looking for it too. But I believe that you are the one who is fated to acquire it. Getting your hands on it will be a step towards avoiding your own death as well. Remember that, Ike.
Yeah.
Hey, I need more!
Uh-oh.
Gone again. This is really a one-sided kind of relationship.
God.
Me?
Selfish
and the
lover.
age this book talks about. What's the connection?
And there you
am I
go.
I like
tired
her
or
red
something?
eyes. It's very pretty.
Well, it's a prolonged poison, I guess. Doesn't happen instantly, but it's good to see that it works effectively.
Do you know what you died of?
Yeah.
What?
It was poison, probably from the sea moss. It uses the female of a type of sea slug as the basic raw material.
Fucking
You can
what?
control the rapidity of the effect and the intensity of symptoms by how you blend it. I'd say that was the culprit, but you'll need to look into the details yourself. Why don't you try the library?
No, I'm noticing that the audio is sounding way nicer at this point. I'm not sure why, but okay.
Does guess that way.
Oh, okay. Let's go. Okay, before we go into the diner, we need to fly back in time again. Wherever it tells me I need to go, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go see Alfred and the others again. 4 years have passed since I first came here. Something tells me that going there would actually be maybe useful, just to check. Ugh.
Come to think of it, she said her father did research. He may be this Dr. Wagner.
Ah.
They may have some sort of a link to me.
Right, so house got burned down. We saw that in the painting, right?
No, no, it's too dangerous. Don't get too near that house.
Well, I guess you don't worry about my clothing now.
There was an explosion just now. What with him dabbling in all that science, it's no wonder.
Yeah, the science.
He brought this upon himself.
Is this Dr. Wagner's house?
Oh, so
Marty
you knew him,
McFly,
did you?
Back to the
well,
future.
anyway,
Become your
you best
dad.
not stick your nose in, or you'll be cursed too. See if you aren't.
My God, you two suck.
So, this was Dr. Wagner's place.
Okay. Hello, pupper. More dogs stopping me from going into places? Cool. You know, I feel like this game's trying to teach me to hate dogs. I can see why maybe you like this, Marco. Back door? No, apparently that's just not a door. Okay. I have a significant feeling that I'm not going to be doing anything here then. Morning, me lordship.
I'd fucking put a couple
Excuse
of
me,
right and
haven't we
left
met
hooks
before?
in that woman's
Have we?
face.
It's old-timey times. Everyone finds happiness out of something. That was just kind of like a pastime. Hello, hello. What's up with you, eh?
Is something wrong, me? No, I'm not waiting for anyone.
Oh, yes, totally. You're very much to believed. Hello.
Why do you hurry so?
Why do you shut the fuck up? Also, wouldn't death easily be avoided by just not going into the restaurant, too? I mean... One plus one is 2, right? Hello, you're the artist.
What do you want?
Well, nothing in
Same
particular.
as the movie producer. Wow, okay, I like it. I like how
All
the
right,
photographer,
then. I'll
the
start
artist,
by
the movie
introducing
producer.
myself.
I like
I'm the
that.
painter Carl Franzen. And you? You don't look like someone seeking an apprenticeship.
I'm Ike Kush.
Well, Ike Kush, have you heard anything interesting lately?
And I would find it out of a
Well-
friendly, sparring session with that woman. Happiness that is Stana 7 excited.
Oh, the painting which will inspire the statue.
Oh, I heard that too recently. Honestly, I did. Perhaps I'll try painting a piece on that very subject.
Okay, we put it in his mind to paint a statue. There you go. I guess that's that then. It does feel like this was like an optional thing to do, so maybe something special happens because of this. But I have a feeling like, yeah, these going into different locations and time periods to do like little bits and pieces are going to definitely play into like a multi-ending kind of thing. I think I'm just gonna... Can I actually head back? I have a bad feeling.
It doesn't affect the ending route, Kappa.
Really? I have a bad feeling, apparently, in this area, and I'm not sure why.
A big dog? No, we don't have a dog.
My God, your eyebrows!
Noise over that
They
way.
look like a giant pieces of cardboard. Heard a big noise? Where? You didn't point in a direction. You just kind of freaking said that way. Assume me to figure it out. I'm on a time crunch here, buddy. I'm gonna die sometime because I can't stop myself from eating food. Go in the church, I guess. Hello.
Isn't this the most magnificent church?
Nah, I've been to plenty others. Some that are like ridiculously large. Like if you put like ceilings in it and like turn it into like separate floors, you'd practically have like a 5-story building. Energy. I mean, I could probably just teleport out here.
There's a choice in chapter, I think 6, which will set you on one of the 2 routes for some of the endings, and then in chapter 8 you'll get the endings.
Cool. I'll find all that out in New Game Plus, I think, if I ever get to it, you know? Because I have been told by you and others that the full game is worth playing. Am I supposed to give something to this dog? Or something? I don't know. Maybe the
There's
butcher in the
5
city
on a
hall?
normal
Butcher!
playthrough
Butcher, give me
and
food.
3 NG
Food, feed
plus
dog.
endings.
Get inside Alchemist building. Oh, I see. Oh my. Hold on a minute. Boobs. And we can go in here and...
What do you want?
Oh god, this is
City
the
map.
fucking...
Ain't got one. Move along now.
This is the Watchman. Right, I've already got the city map from this place. Well, I was already given it. Whatever. Didn't even need to be here anyway. He can go left from here. Right, this is the butcher.
What? Looking for meat?
Oh my.
Hey, you're kind of cute. I'll
Oh
tell you
my.
what. You can have the scrap meat over there for free.
Being adorable pays off. Give me more.
Go ahead and take whatever scrap meat you need.
There you go. We got meat for the dog. I actually like how my brain logic is actually going in correspondence with this game. Because, like, as I was, like, thinking, okay, if I'm thinking of, like, how the game works normally, it's like, oh, I need to find someone who will tell me about what I need to do about the dog. But in reality, I just, in my brain, it's like, why wouldn't I just go get something to give the dog? Yeah. Look at this meat and how brightly colored it is. Alright. The toll has been paid. The dog now leaves. Time to go
I
in.
think I'll fail school.
Oh my. You're not allowed, Marco. I do not allow you to fail it. God damn it, homunculus.
You! What are you doing here?
Oh, okay. So they were born here? Or something? Well, they didn't. If they were the ones saying, "Who are you?" They clearly haven't met us yet. Great. So time problems are happening even around before he even knows we exist. Great. Okay. Energy. I got a key to the labs. Don't know where the lab is. Where I came in, right? Hold on. If I got a key, then that means I can go to another location and use it there, right? Another time. Doctor must be there. Key to the lab basement? I mean, I'm in the basement now. I am finding nothing. Oh, my thing's reacting, so I need to do shit.
Bro, my grades are so
Aha!
bad I'll definitely fail school.
Well, if I go back to the time of Margit, I can just go meet the father. Ha 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 Okay. You're not allowed to fail school, Marco. You need to keep trying. You need to succeed. You'll find it harder in life if you do not have your very basics of qualifications. Gives you many opportunities. Then again, you already had like part-time work, right? So you've got something, at least. Anyway. Hello. I'm gonna just sneak in right now. I didn't need to open the door, per se.
Is that you, Hugo?
Hello.
No, I'm
completely new.
Whoever you are, I want you out. How did you get in here?
I
Look,
snuck
I'm
in.
sorry to bother you, but are you Dr. Wagner?
Yes, that is correct.
You look like Snape.
Hey, is that for your research into the homunculus?
Someone has been telling you things you ought not to know. Was it Hugo? No, of course not. I don't think I've told him
There
yet.
ain't no way
No,
I'm gonna
no,
be
it
able
wasn't.
to redo 20
Call it
tests
a hunch.
in a month.
A hunch. Well, if you say so. Excuse me, but I must ask you to leave now. And if you can, forget about what you saw in this room. Please.
Okay, okay. God, I
Are
get
you
it.
by any chance looking for the Philosopher's Stone?
Oh my
What did you say?
fucking God.
You mean that you have it?
Well, no. I don't know if it's the one, but I have seen a stone, a red stone.
Ah. Well, should you gain possession of it, allow me a small amount, I beg of you. Please.
Okay. No more questions about that, I guess. Okay. So if we find the Philosopher's Stone again, he also wants a small portion of it. Good to know. I'm gonna go ahead and not go back in there.
Who are you?
Hi,
she doesn't
sorry if
know
I
me.
startled you.
Aren't you the one from... I think you were looking for someone, weren't you? Quite a while ago. Did you find whoever it was? A girl, I think.
No, not yet.
You're still looking? I'm impressed. Hasn't it been at least 2 years? I tried finding her too afterwards, but I didn't have any luck. I'm sorry.
2 years?
But a lot happened to us right after you
Jeez.
came. Mother passed away, you know.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Hugo's still at school. He started this year, and he's gotten serious about learning. I think he's decided to follow in our father's footsteps. But I shouldn't just make you listen to me ramble. I'm sorry.
Don't do it.
So, what brings you here today?
Don't go for
I
the
just needed to
old
talk to your
time
father,
pussy,
but
dude.
I'm all done now.
Oh, I see.
Is she my ancestor?
Oh, don't Marty McFly this. Do not Marty McFly this.
Do I have something on my face?
Ike!
Sorry. I was just... I mean, I didn't mean... I guess I'll be going now.
Huh? You're going already? Why don't you just stay a while?
My God, Ike!
You can tell
Run!
me about the future and things. Please?
So everyone thinks I'm from the future, is that it?
Well, Hugo's the only one who says so, and nobody else believes him. Except me, that is. It's more interesting that way, don't you think? So tell me, what is it like in your time?
All right then.
God damn it,
Good.
Ike.
Oh, I have some things to deliver, so I'll walk with you if that's okay.
Great. Yeah, just great, Ike. Why don't you just tell them about the World Wars and 9/11? Just make sure that everything gets screwed up to the point where we have
There's
new
someone,
9/11s
a friend of mine.
and new
His name is
World
Eckhart.
Wars.
In my time, he's the
Hell,
director
you
of
might
an
not
art
even
museum.
exist at some
Yes,
point. Like, who
and?
cares, right? Time
Well, I
travel
met
is just
Eckhart's
a funny little
great-grandfather around
ride.
100 years in the past,
A little roller
and you won't
coaster,
believe
really.
how alike they looked. The face and hair, they're both pretty young, but the hair...
You mean a little thin? Maybe like the Squires?
And I mean in the same way. You
I mean,
know,
it depends on
the
whether or
top.
not you believe in string theory or not.
I guess that sort of thing is in the blood.
The idea of whether or not when you split
Yeah,
from
come to
time
think of
travel,
it,
you
they both
make
had
a
a
new
daughter.
dimension or new timeline instead of altering
What
the
is it?
existing timeline.
Well, Eckhart said his daughter.
If that's
she's
how it
gone.
works, then
You
it shouldn't
mean
have
something
to
happened to
worry.
her?
It shouldn't have to matter as
Yeah,
much.
A crime of some sort, but like 20 years ago. And the funny thing is, it seems like
I
he's
think you're
still
still
waiting for
screwing
her to
shit
come
up, but
back.
whatever.
I see. I guess that happens. It's like Hugo not being able to forget Mother. Family ties are strong, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
It's gotten dark already. I'm sorry if I kept you.
Oh, not at all. I really enjoyed the conversation. Oh, here we are. Will you wait a second?
You know, I'm even like starting to question, why was Hugo
Dana?
in this town to begin with? Uh-oh. Oh boy. And now you've disappeared. Upsetting everyone right now, aren't you? I don't even know where we were at that point. Let's try and find her again. Where'd she be? Genuinely can't remember. He like ran down this alleyway, turned right. So if we run down here, turn right? Oh no. That's where she dropped off the piece. Oh god, I'm lost. I'm lost. Oh, there she is.
What's the matter?
It's just that she looked like her.
That girl you've been looking for?
Yes, but I lost sight of her. Maybe it wasn't even her.
It would take a fucking miracle that I pass this
I need to
year.
go home now. Is that all right?
Of course. Sorry about that.
It's okay. But you really are from a different world altogether, aren't you?
Well...
Oh no. You screwed it up, Ike.
Don't worry. I won't tell anyone about the things you've told me. Not that anyone would believe me, anyway.
Not that you should
Thank
have
you.
not
It
screwed
would
it
be
up.
better if you
Doesn't
didn't.
matter, really. You're not gonna do it, right? Ike, you're not
I
going
don't
to
think I
make
should be
yourself
leaving
your
anything
own
behind in this
ancestor.
age. Not just actual things, but talking about stuff too, like I just did.
Yeah, you know, that's a reasonable thing
What
to
do
think.
you mean?
Well, like, suppose I were to kill someone in this age.
That's dreadful.
Oh, bad example. Well, anyway, if that person were supposed to live till 100 and have lots of kids and grandkids, but I interfere with his life at this point, those kids and grandkids will never be born. And all their descendants in my time will just disappear.
I know, right?
get
This is
that?
something you should have probably thought of a long time ago. I think
so.
everyone has this thought whenever they see like a
So,
time travel
the more I
movie.
interfere with the past, the more the future will change. It may not be as serious as that example I just used, but anything I do here could affect the future.
I don't understand yet. But I'll sleep on it. Your time period is very interesting to me. I wish I could see it.
It's nothing exciting.
Oh, you can. You
Kinda
just,
boring, really.
You know,
Oh, but I still want to
Hope you
see
don't
what
mind
it's
us
like. I don't know
ruining your
why,
life.
but I feel such a strong pull towards it. Please, take me to your time.
No, I can't do that. It's not possible. The future will change. After all, you're my...
Huh? You're what?
oh, wonderful. Yeah. Let's, you know what? Let's go 100%. Let's make sure that she doesn't push into us anymore. Oh,
Wait
not
a
allowed
minute.
to?
Did I just say something really important?
What? I couldn't hear you.
You're probably my ancestor. And head pains?
It's not as though I've looked up whether I'm
Oh,
descended
okay.
from you or
Lead
not.
into one of the
But
two
you should forget
ending
about
paths.
me and live
Ah.
a regular life here in this world.
Oh, I see. An ancestor, huh? That's how you see me. I thought... Well, never mind. It doesn't matter.
Okay, we
I
cut
didn't
off
mean-
her romance.
I'm sorry if I've been a
Good.
bother. I was out of line.
Really? That's what causes you to be
Go to rest.
depressed? Oh my god. You're really gonna make me feel bad about not
I
wanting
was
to
born here,
bang a
and someday
ancestor?
I shall marry someone
One
and have
has two
children,
and the
grow
other
old
has
and die.
3.
And it's all been decided already, hasn't it?
Oof.
And then my child will have a child and that child too. And all the way at the end of that repetition is you. That's what you mean. And if I were to break away from my time right now,
She
you would
wanted
never be
that
born.
future Dick Lul.
Something like that, maybe. I can't be sure. I don't have any memory of my parents, so...
I understand. Don't worry about me. I'm all right. You will come over again, won't you? To tell me all these wondrous things? That's allowed, isn't it?
I will.
Me.
So, see you soon.
But you know, maybe wait like years or so. Like a ridiculous amount of years, maybe, because be honest with you.
Oh, Hugo! Did you just get back?
2 years went by since the last time, and
Nope.
mainly like a couple
I heard everything.
hours, maybe.
I didn't mean to be a snoop, but it didn't seem like I could just walk in. It's okay. I won't tell anyone.
Yeah, sure.
For heaven's
Totally.
sake, Hugo. You know, you could have just come in.
After all, sis, I was just trying to be tactful.
That's quite all right.
Trying to be a wingman? Well, you don't need to be, because
Oh,
this will not
Hugo?
work out.
What?
Are you still, you know, Mother's lock of hair?
What?
I know how much you miss Mother, but you can't carry that thing around forever.
Shut up!
Uh-oh.
What do you mean, that thing? How could you say something like that? It's not as though I'm doing anything wrong.
How very
I'm
overdramatic.
sorry. That didn't come out quite right. But don't you think it's just a little weird?
You're the one who's being weird, changing the subject as soon as it gets a little thorny.
Hugo!
Yeesh.
It's your fault. You ought to know that.
Okay, that was actually kind of funny. I know the snip was supposed to be like a crying kind of thing.
I should get going.
It gotta come off of his just going.
Yes, see you soon.
You smell.
I'm sorry it was so hectic around here. He's always like this. I just can't do a thing with him once he gets upset, so I just leave him alone when he gets this way.
Hey, sis! Are you sure you just want to let him go like this?
Oh my god.
Stop that, Hugo! Oh. I have something for you. Will you take it? Consider it a token of appreciation for all the stories you've told me. I've had it ever since I was little.
A comb?
It's strange. When I touch it, I sometimes see a picture of this man in my head. He's not anyone I've met. He's much, much older. Like my father's age. I have this sensation like he's patting me on the head, but it doesn't feel weird at all. Maybe I shouldn't have told you that.
I'm a little concerned about being here this
You
long.
must think I'm strange now.
No, of course not.
I've never told anyone about this. Well, anyway, take it.
Cool.
Are you sure?
Yes, something to remember today by.
Good job, sis.
Hugo, stop eavesdropping!
Thank you, Margaret. See you.
Oh, okay.
Well,
See you
bye.
later.
Got comb. Cool. Ooh, energy over there. I'ma go get it. I'ma go get it. I'ma go get it. I'ma go get it. Wow. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. But comb. Precious gift from Margaret. Back in the pocket you go. Hello, people.
A cozy couple, you say? Dearie me, you're making me blush.
I love how your sound doesn't end.
My wife and I are going for a stroll today.
Right, you and your goddamn cardboard eyebrows. Okay, so this all felt like a weird jumping away from what we were supposed to be doing, which was stopping us from getting poisoned. You know, that thing that was much more intricate and necessary. What's going on in here? This is the arts, right? Okay. Am I, like, done in here, then? I feel like I've got nothing else to do in this time. I muttered to her in a low voice. Margaret is waiting. Yep, that's what I did.
I'm an apprentice to an artist who lives nearby.
Cool. Well, good for you. I'm gonna go ahead and leave now, I think. I do like how the picture has actually changed as well. I genuinely don't think there's anything else left for me in this area now. I think I'm set to leave. Hey, Dennis Dancing Rick? I think that's how you pronounce it. Thanks for the follow. Quite nice of you. Okay, we're going back. We're heading right back into the time I'm supposed to be in. I didn't even look around during the black and white days, or the mid-time days rather, or toned down color days. Okay. We were supposed to come here to solve our possible murder. Moida. But to do that, I'm not sure. Maybe I go back to the museum house thing. I mean, we're here right now, might as well, and, you know, speed it up too. Up. Up. Okay, energy. Wapow. Hello.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. Just came to
I
talk,
hope you don't
that's
mind
all.
that I just randomly show up in your
Oh,
house and talk to you
You can
randomly.
go anywhere you like. That's nice. I always have to mind the baby, so I can't go outside to play. Besides, Father will be busy changing the house around from now on.
Is it pretty boring for you here, Sibylla?
Yeah, just a little. Oh, don't tell Father. He'll worry, you see.
It's okay, I won't tell. Hey, Sibylla, do you like cats? Kittens?
Yeah, I love kittens. Oh, are you gonna get me one?
I know someone who might happen to have one. I'll ask him if you like.
Really? A kitty?
Okay.
Why not
I'll bring
add
you one
another
soon.
paradox on top? I feel like we've just completely foregone the possibility of paradoxes and whatnot. I guess go over to modern day, grab a cat from the museum, and then come back here. I guess. I mean, oh my god, this is the bathroom. I really can just go where, well, a shit ton of different places, huh? Kitchen. Really telling me there's no pans in here? I highly doubt it. Whatever. Where the hell even am I now? This is the freaking kid. Okay. You want me to get a cat from modern times? Let's see Alfred and the others again. I mean, Sybil wanted me to get her a cat. I'm gonna go get her a cat. I mean, again, I don't know how this pushes me towards the correct outcome, but this is what they want. God damn. I mean, this is right before I get freaking poisoned anyway, so I might as well make it quick. Right down here, so south, down the alleyway. God, this compass. Don't listen to your own goddamn panting. Right. We are pretty much there. Hopefully the doors are open, otherwise I'm just gonna have to freaking fly all the way back into the past. Then again, I doubt they're kind of open, being it so late. Oh, never mind. It is quite open. Well, if that's the case... stairs are over here, yeah? Good. Alright, let's go into the office. God, navigating is so freaking awkward in this game.
Hi, what can I do for you?
Can I have a cat?
I need a kitten.
You can take one? Great! Oh, that's just wonderful. There, take the one sleeping in that basket. She's a nice cat.
I appreciate it.
Again, I don't know what this is gonna do for me in the long run. Besides just being nice. I got a kitten. The game is effectively completed at this point. What else do I need? Alright. Let's go ahead and give the cat to the kid. I mean, why not, right? It's not necessary, I don't think. It feels really arbitrary, but who knows? Maybe
Wait,
she'll give us some
you told
clues.
her she's an ancestor, right?
Yes, I did. I made it very adamant that we were not going to be screwing. Marlet, that is. Mariette? Although she still tried to, like, make me happy by giving me a fucking comb. She's clearly trying to impress, or whatever. She's trying to make sure that I keep her in mind whenever I'm
Okay.
ready.
You're able to get endings A, B, or C then.
I'm trying my best not to cause a cataclysmic horror show of time travel proportions. Okay. There's a cat. Here I am, breaking the game even further.
Can I really have her?
I promised, didn't I? Make sure to give her lots of love now.
Oh, I will. Thank you.
Kitty.
Cat. I'm sure that cat won't grow up to become a cat. Cats from the future, which is again essentially a cat Marty McFly. But okay, sure.
Thank you for the lovely kitten.
You are welcome. Bye. Okay. What's up, guys?
I'm still not sure, you see.
What, you don't want to turn it into a museum?
Well, I've thought about that, but I've got a lot of books, too. A library wouldn't be a bad idea. What do you think?
Is this another specific choice? I don't know. If I'm trying to... How would this benefit me, in a way? Because it feels like... The museum showed me pictures of the past. And I practically have already, like, seen everything relatively necessary to know, like, from those past pictures. The books could show me what I need to know about poisons? I don't know. This is getting really difficult to comprehend.
You're locked into the ABC ending branch. Don't worry.
Okay. I'm guessing it doesn't really matter then. I'm gonna say, to try and not fuck up the timeline anymore, museum.
Really? All right. I guess it's decided then.
Okay, good to know a random stranger that you've rarely known. Wait, hold on. Can I tell him to change his mind? And then it becomes a library in the future?
A library or a...
I guess a library is better.
Okay, you've helped me make up my mind. A library it is.
And there you go. So now, if I go back into the present, it's going to be a library now. Man. But we're not done here, I don't think. Oh god, this is Eyebrow Dude.
Good morning. Finally, the spring thaw has come to Lord Alfred.
Ah, so that's what happened with Lord Alfred now, is it?
Right, we need to go to the Lord, who's Well, I don't know, actually.
You want me to tell you who voices the cats?
You can if you want. I haven't really recognized it myself, and I don't think I ever will. Is it gonna be like freaking... I don't know. An anime character or something? Homer Simpson, or I don't know. Could be literally anyone. They're doing a good enough job, like better than freaking Koromaru from Persona 3 Reloaded.
It's the director, writer, artist of this game, LUL.
Oh, god damn it. I'm not actually that surprised, I guess. Museum or library? I mean... if I've changed the library, that means that I can go back now and the library's changed, right? Or the museum's changed to a library. In which case, I can get different information now.
Junko Kawano sure did a good job.
Okay, let's go down to the bottom of this map. God, these old people.
What's that? Excuse me? Do I know anything about poison?
I...
No, not really my strong suit. Can't you find a book on that?
Okay, there you go. We got there eventually. I mean, I did a lot of unnecessary stuff, I feel. Up to this point, but okay, here we go. There it is, Burn by Library. Energy! Boop. Library! Boop.
She also worked on the Suikoden games.
Oh, yes. Suikoden actually is genuinely a really good series. I've yet to ever get through the third one because it's really long. But 1 and 2 are really good. Ironically. Sea hair poison. Female sea hair is very poisonous, and the only way to survive poisoning is by taking the antidote. The person poisoned can only survive the number of days that the sea hair has
replay them
from
Stana
where the
7
poison
dead.
was extracted and had survived. That's a very arbitrary number. Only survive the number of days that the sea hair from where the poison was extracted had survived. Meaning if I kill the sea hair,
Anyway,
or if I keep it alive,
I'm
I don't
gonna
know.
sleep.
Alright then. Take care, Marco. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming this for too much longer. After the awkwardnesses.
BWYE Stana 7 random with phone.
Take care, Marco. After the time period has elapsed, the person poisoned will die instantaneously, along with various antidotes. The best one that is derived from the male sea hair. If this is used when one starts feeling the effects of the poison, he will soon start feeling the curing effects. Okay. What's the cure? However, this poison no longer exists in our time. It is unfortunate that we can no longer feel the effects of this antidote. Wow. Cool. Good to know that Time Traveler is trying to get us killed. Possibly. Is there another book then telling us what the antidote is? There's the kitty cats. 2 toilets? I guess if it's a public space, makes sense. Okay, I guess we got a reaction. It's telling us to go somewhere specific. Let's see. Her father sells medicine. I'll ask him about the antidote. Okay. Well, that works. Wow. Oh. Okay. Hopefully a couple of years haven't gone by. Hello.
So, what brings you here today?
Is there something around here called a sea hare antidote?
What? What's the matter? Why do you need something like that?
Well...
It's here on the shelf. Help yourself. I won't tell Father.
Oh, well, that worked out. I guess we would have gone through all
Thank
of this.
you. I really appreciate it.
All of the other
You're
stuff
welcome.
beforehand. Regardless. Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Father's down in the basement working.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes. Well, thank you for that. I'm gonna go ahead and do this in front of you because I'm kind of tired of pretending. Best thing is I return as soon as possible. Alright, I got the antidote. Bye, guys. Oh my god, I took them with me. Did I actually do that? Is that actually something I just did? No, they just disappeared. Okay, good. Whew. Oh no. This is just cooking oil. They called antidotes before just cooking oils. How horrifying. A comb. You saved my life. Person from my past. My god, that took a long time to get through. That's chapter 5. And it's probably going to be the last one for today.
Hey,
Let's
look,
see.
it's a poster for that new movie.
What's it about?
I never get this guy's movies.
Who watches this kind of stuff anyway?
God.
The Meditating Man. Okay, this sounds pretty dull.
You gonna get stabbed while looking at the poster or what? Yep, something's gonna happen. Let's see what happens. Hit by a car? Jesus Christ. This murderer is going through like multiple different fucking actions here.
Don't give up, Mike. It's dangerous to be alone. Do something, or else you'll never break free from your fate.
Well, that's gonna be it then. That is what we have to avoid next time, and I guess it's something.
Hey, look, it's a poster for that new movie.
What's it about?
Yeah. Alright, that's it then for today. There are things about this that I like and also not. I think the game is interesting in that it's in its mystery and its puzzle solving, but it also feels like you just kind of accidentally solve shit, and it also feels like you just do things randomly for the sake of randomness. And ultimately, it's kind of hard to feel like a constant logical line of reasoning. Like, that's the reason why I liked the character at the start. Whoop. The reason I liked the character at the start was because he seemed to have some, like, level of understanding. Of, like, he's got a very grounded understanding of reality, and when it starts getting shifted, he very much, like, comes to these very interesting conclusions that ultimately feels natural. But then it's just kind of gone a bit weird. The whole gimmick here was that we're getting attacked, or our death is being, like, forced into this, like, destiny kind of thing, right? And we need to constantly shift destiny in order to, like, keep ourselves from dying. That's cool. But it feels like the fact that we're dying has just become kind of, like, just not a part of the story at all. It's just kind of like a blockade. That's it. And it feels weird. It feels like whoever's targeting us should be the person we're looking into, like the one we're supposed to be figuring out. Instead, it just feels like we're just spending time not doing that and just going around alternative routes. We've sent someone into the past, and apparently that's just a thing that we've just let happen and just kind of moved on from. We've changed the past so many times, we've given, like, so many different people so much information about ourselves and practically just ruined the timeline as a whole, and it's just kind of hard to keep track of it all. Ultimately, those are things I'm not a massive fan of. I like to have a consistent rule set, and I like having I like the main gist of the game, finding out who killed you and who's trying to kill you and stopping them. I like that, but it feels like that's not what it is anymore, and I don't know. At least that's my perspective. Ultimately, that is ultimately where we are. I'm gonna continue this another time, but for now, that's it. Thankfully, it does seem like the audio's gone back to a good, steady, fuzzy mess, and I don't know why, but whatever I did worked out. In any event, thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in, we'll see you all next time. Farewell.